We are very excited this morning as Oprah's here to reveal her newest book club selection. Only on CBS Mornings. You know we love when that happens. I'm going to say it again. Only on CBS this morning. Oprah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Has the crew been looking at you?
Where's that coming from, Gayle?
Because you're Oprah, that's why.
What does that mean? I don't know what that
jokes
means.
this morning.
Yeah, Gayle.
What does that mean? Don't look me in the eye. I don't understand.
Gayle.
Do you know who Oprah is?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Right,
what
here we
book
go.
did you
Anyway.
choose?
Okay. It's called Tell Me Everything by Elizabeth Strout. Tell me
Okay.
everything.
Tell Me Everything.
I
is
love
the
that
title.
phrase.
I love the title. Tell Me Everything brings together your beloved characters from previous novels. I know Oprah's loved you for a long time, including the Pulitzer Prize-winning book Olive Kitteridge, which I actually think Oprah is Olive, but that's a whole other story. The sequel to that book, Olive Again, was selected as Oprah's book club pick back in 2019. So Tell Me Everything follows a friendship between 90-year-old Olive, acclaimed writer Lucy Barton, and town lawyer Bob Burgess. Elizabeth, welcome.
Thank you.
And
it's
congratulations.
Just wonderful to be here. Thank you so much.
It's one of my favorite things when authors are called. Where were you when Oprah called you, and what did you think? Yeah.
I was in Italy. I was in Turin, Italy, and I got a call, and she said she was Oprah, and I thought, okay. I got very flummoxed. I was very excited, but then I got flummoxed, and I actually thought somebody might be pulling my leg.
Yeah.
And so I was not certain how I should react. So I just kept saying, "Are you really Oprah?" She said, "Of course I am."
we FaceTime.
We've spoken together.
Then I said, I'm going to FaceTime you so you know for sure.
And then you FaceTimed
Yeah,
her
we
right
did.
away.
And she was like, I'm so happy. Yes.
I love it when grown people can react like little kids.
I couldn't believe she
I
chose
do love
two
that.
books. That's just
Especially because listen, since Amy and Isabel back in 1998, which I produced as a television movie, I have loved Elizabeth Strout. And one of the reasons I do so much is because I am a sucker for a hometown story.
Yes.
If there is a deli,
love town stories.
I love town.
Yeah.
If there's a
Yes.
deli and a bakery and a mart where everybody meets and they're just ordinary people with stories that are, as Olive says, unrecorded lives. I am pulled into that because I think that there is always the extraordinary in the ordinary.
Yeah.
And that's what
Exactly.
you do better than almost any author I know.
Thank you.
Is take these ordinary people whom we all have met at some point in our
That we all
lives.
know,
Yes, and
and
turn
show
it-
that they're actually extraordinary.
And what do you see in that, Elizabeth?
Well, I just, I have always
'Cause we
found
know these people,
to be fascinating. I mean, I'll walk down the street and I'll think, what is your story? And then, of course, I don't know. But, so I have to make it up.
Yes.
But anyway, I just love the idea of most of us do have unrecorded lives, and yet they're amazing to me. And I don't think I'll ever meet a person whose life, if I knew it, wouldn't be extraordinary.
You know, it's interesting. This is kind of a CBS thing as well, with On the Road, stories of
Yes.
ordinary people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Meg Knows America,
David,
stories
yes,
of ordinary
yes.
people. We do a lot of MOS. I do MOS, ordinary people.
Man on the Street.
I love that kind of stuff, Man on the Street.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, these two characters of yours, you get them in a room together, and then you get them to start talking. Was one easier to write than the other, or did they both just come naturally and pour out of you?
Well, Olive Kitteridge is always easier to write just because she's Olive. So the moment I write the word Olive, it's like something's going to happen because it just sort of snaps and crackles and pops, just Olive itself. Lucy was a little more interesting for this book because I had to show her through other people's responses to her, and she's a little more restrained, but she's a fabulous listener, and she does have a great impact on everybody. So to put them in the same room together was just so fun.
What's great is
They're
that
so different.
all the characters, I'm sorry for stepping
No,
on you.
no.
All the characters from your books come together in this Tell Me Everything novel, and we get to revisit Isabel again, Olive, taking care of her, reading to her. And what's so fascinating to me about this writer, because I always love the writing process, is you've never had writer's block. She doesn't get
You've
writer's
never
block.
had writer's block.
No, I just write badly.
Yeah.
I don't believe that, Elizabeth.
Oh,
but,
I
but,
do.
But
But
Elizabeth,
that's better than...
You just keep writing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
just
just
keep
keep writing.
I'm fascinated by the Olive character because she's blunt. She says exactly what she thinks, even though it may be offensive to some people. And I always say to Oprah will say something sometimes that's so blunt about just in general conversation. I go, okay, Olive. I mean, these people who are just such blunt talkers but have good hearts.
Yeah.
How do you
Exactly.
describe her?
Well,
Because her
I think
words
you
have a
just
lot of
did.
power.
Yes, Olive is very. She's just Olive.
What does that mean? She's
She
just
is
Olive.
who she is, and there's no veneer between
Yes,
her.
no veneer.
No
you know,
veneer.
between her interior life and her exterior life.
Sometimes I don't have a veneer.
She's just
That I
there.
need a veneer, so I am rightfully called Olive. You know, the thing I loved in Olive Kitteridge, and I think it was in Olive again, she's at one of those baby showers
Yes.
that we all hate. And guys, you don't know this, where they pass the paper plate around and everybody's putting a darn ribbon in it.
Yeah.
And Olive is the person that says the thing that you want to say about that
Says the
person.
quiet part out loud.
She says the quiet part out loud.
Yes.
Oprah, you mentioned how you love these stories about friendship. And I think we all do, because we all identify with them.
Yes.
I think true friends can really hear us and see us like no one can.
Yeah.
Have you had experiences in your life where someone close to you has seen you and heard you more so than just you being Oprah on TV?
Oh, yeah. Well, Gayle has been my therapist all these years. I've never had therapy, but every night when I was doing the show, I would sit down and call Gayle, or, you know, we'd have a conversation every single day of our lives. And so there is nothing that she doesn't know.
No, and Oprah will say the things that you don't want to hear, so you go, I gotta go. I gotta go. That's always a good way out. But
You're honest with her, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
very much so. Very.
Yeah.
You guys are honest with each other, which is great.
Like I told
she
her
ain't
that.
got no veneer.
Yeah, listen, I told her that pie had been eaten.
Oh, yeah.
I said the same thing.
100%.
Who doesn't know that darn pie was eaten?
Teeth marks all over it.
Teeth marks, and also the crumb. I said to her, "Where's the crust?"
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
this
said
is from yesterday's
It had
show,
been
sorry.
Johnson, but I don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about politics.
There's so much
Because
to say.
you gave a convention speech that is still, people are still talking about it, that you dipped your toe into politics a little bit. I want to talk about why you decided to do that. And now your latest thing for Kamala Harris was just announced yesterday that you're going to do, you're calling it a unity call.
Yes.
What are you saying, Elizabeth?
It's United for America. It's
Wonderful.
United for America because when Joteka Eddy of the Black Women Win organization, when they got 57,000 women on that phone call, I said, this is so great. What we need to do now is expand it to everybody. And
How are you doing that?
Unite everybody. So there's like Joteka and team have gotten 140 different organizations. White women, white dudes, comics for Kamala, cooks for Kamala, chefs for Kamala, pets for Kamala,
Pets for
everybody on one phone call. It's going to be the largest voting rally ever held. And
In
we're
Detroit.
We're doing it in Michigan, right outside of Detroit.
Will
with
she be there?
With an audience of 400 people. We're trying to see if that's going to happen. We're trying to
Oh,
see.
you don't want to say?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you don't know? Okay.
Okay.
Well, Elizabeth, Oprah.
So who will
thank you
be
so
there,
much.
Oprah, then?
Well,
Gayle, you going?
No, I'll be here working.
Oh, okay.
okay. Yeah.
I wish I could.
But yeah, pretty sure she's going to be there.
I think-
Okay.
All
With
right.
an audience.
Okay, with an audience.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Okay, it's Tell Me Everything.
Tell Me Everything
Tell
is
Me
on sale
Everything.
now. Check out cbsmornings.com for a reader's guide and a free excerpt from the
Me
novel.
Everything.
And head over to our Instagram page to find out how you can get more involved with Oprah's book club.